It is really, really hot in Vietnam today, but I'm going to take you somewhere very cool. This is Jeff Speaks English, and today we are going to ride the Ho Chi Minh City Metro in slow English. So I am here in Binh Thanh Station. Please forgive me for my bad pronunciation, but I'm going to take the Ho Chi Minh City Metro 2 stops to Ba Son Station. So hopefully this gives a nice view of what you can expect if you take the Ho Chi Minh City Metro. Now, before we actually ride, and I apologize, I am extremely sweaty. It is very, very hot out today. I think maybe 34 degrees Celsius. But before we ride, I want to talk a little bit about why I made this channel. So I have taught thousands, really thousands of adult English learners. And the one thing that I see more than anything when they come to me, they say, Jeff, I don't really understand native speakers when I am talking to people, right? It's very difficult. I don't understand. So this channel is to help bridge the gap from easy beginner English to full native English. But how you do that is you have to spend a lot of time listening, a lot of time, hundreds or even thousands of hours. And again, I know I'm very, very sweaty right now. But the one thing that these students do when I ask them, well, what are you doing at home? Are you listening? Are you practicing? And the answer I get from my students, because they're all very, very busy, is, well, I try to listen 30 minutes a week, 1 hour a week. And to be honest, that's just not enough, unfortunately. And the goal of this channel is to try to show my life in English, and hopefully that is interesting. So let me go ahead and tap in. Let's see, I'm going to tap in. Am I good? I think, oh. So I was good, I just did not go fast enough because I was talking to you. So let's go down to the train platform. Let's see. So right now I am taking the escalator. I'm taking the escalator down to the platform. We go to the platform to go onto the train. So let's see. Maybe there is already a train available to sit in, but I'm not quite sure. This is my first time taking the train from Binh Thanh Station. I think this is maybe my third time on the train. So let's see. Let's get on the train. Let's find a nice seat. Let's see, maybe, because where I do not want to sit, I do not want to sit in the priority seating. So priority seating is for grandparents, old people, maybe people with children. Over here, I think this is a nice spot where I will not disturb other people. So I'm really excited to take this train. I have never been to Basan Station, but I want to know a little bit more about you. So where are you from? Are you from Vietnam? Are you from a different country? So down in the comments, why don't you tell me, where are you from? And also, why are you studying English? So while we wait for the train, let me tell you, if you are not from Vietnam, perhaps you don't know, but this new metro line is actually quite new. So it is 2026 right now, but this metro line, the entire system, only opened 2 years ago in 2024. So this whole line is only 2 years old. So I think that that is still quite new. So also in the comments, I know I asked you for your name. I asked you for why you're speaking English, but I want to know, do you have a metro in your country? So I don't know where you are. So I want to know, do you have a metro in your country? Also, do you ride the metro regularly? So what does that mean, regularly? That doesn't mean every day. Maybe you ride it every day, but we say regularly when we mean often. For example, in Vietnam, I do not ride the metro regularly because I don't live near the metro. I would love to live near the metro so I can take it everywhere. But unfortunately, I do not live near the metro. Part of the reason, one reason I am so sweaty is because I took a motorbike from my house to Benton Station. So that's why I'm a little bit hot, but I'm also very excited to be here with the AC. Another word for AC is air conditioner or aircon, but I am American, so we just say AC. I don't know when this train is leaving. We are only going 2 stops, so I believe it is the Bintan Station to the Opera House to Basan Station. So maybe that would only take about 5 or so minutes, about 5 minutes. I don't know. This is my first time taking the metro this way. But I think that I expect a very smooth ride from Bentan Station to Asan Station. I just don't know how long it will be until we get going. So in the meantime, let's talk a little bit more about the metro itself. So the metro is part of what we call public transportation or public transit. So every city or every large city in the world has buses, maybe it has a bike share. Many of them have light rail. So the Ho Chi Minh City Metro is not light rail. Here we go. We're about to start going. But the Ho Chi Minh City Metro is what we call heavy rail because it's a very big, heavy metro train. And I already feel it going. So that's always really exciting. So here's a word or a phrase I actually want to teach you today. It is hot take. So hot take, like hot take, like take a photo. But what is a hot take? A hot take, or a hot take in American pronunciation, just means it is an opinion that you have, that you hold strongly, and I hope that you can hear it, sorry. It is an opinion that you have that most people do not have. Most people disagree with you. We're already at the second stop here, so I'm very, very excited. So my hot take is I think cars are terrible for the world. I love public transit. I really do not like cars. I am American, so I do have to ride in cars often when I go to America, unfortunately. The problem is when I ride a car, I always feel very sick. My stomach, I always feel very sick when I ride in a car. But I never feel sick when I ride on a metro train. But my hot take is that we should get rid of cars. At the same time, I think that cars are what we call a necessary evil. So what does necessary evil mean? So necessary means I need it, and evil is very, very bad. So a necessary evil is something that I need in my life, but I really wish I did not. So unfortunately, I think that cars are a necessary evil. But hopefully in the future, I hope that the world has no more cars. Okay, so we are about to get off at Basan Station here. And after that, let's walk around a little bit and hopefully not get too sweaty. All right. So here we go, getting off at the station. And I think I'm the only person getting off. Maybe Basan is not very popular. I don't know what's at Basan Station. I do know that there is a beautiful park, and I would like to take you there, but I've never been here before. Let's see. Ooh, the escalator. It was not moving, but then when it saw me, or it sensed me, it has a sensor, it started moving. By the way, if you are still here watching this video, thank you so much. You are awesome, and I really appreciate that. So right now, let me tell you a little bit more about myself. Let's see, I think we can go this way. Again, I've never been here before. Let me get out my tickets. Let's see, and we are going to scan it right here. Okay, I think that there might have been some kind of problem with my ticket, but the staff was really, really friendly and all good. So I don't know what the problem was. I paid for the ticket and I got my deposit back, but yeah, I don't know. Fortunately, the staff were really, really friendly, very professional, and they helped me very quickly. So let's see, I'm going up the stairs because there is maintenance on the escalator. so it is not working. Let's see. Oh, this park looks really nice. Let me show you in a second. Let's see. Or this is not the park yet. I think this is the park down here. Let's see, maybe I might get even more sweaty, who knows? Oh, this is really, really pretty. There's lots of flowers. The flowers are being watered right now. I think that I could have taken a different exit for the station, but you know, we say you live and you learn. That's one of my favorite idioms, and it's something that I think is important for all of us in life. To live, don't be afraid of making mistakes in life or anything like that. So, oh, this is really interesting. Here we're at the Saigon Marina IFC. I don't know what IFC stands for, but there's a very large golden horse statue. I've never seen that before. That's kind of cool. So over here, we're walking towards the Saigon water bus. I'm not going to take it today, but if you want me to take it, you can also comment down below. If you want me to take the Saigon water bus, maybe I can walk down here. Let's walk down to the water. One of the cool things I like about Ho Chi Minh City, and if you're not from Vietnam, sometimes you'll see the name Saigon. Saigon and Ho Chi Minh City, it's the same thing. It's two different names. I don't want to teach the history right now, but if you are interested in the history, it is very, very interesting. I just don't feel comfortable teaching that history right now. Also, one thing, because it's summer, one thing that I'm very, very excited for is the World Cup. So in future episodes of this channel, and I know that you will like and subscribe, I might be wearing some football or soccer jerseys. Just so you know, I'm American, and I think maybe four or five countries call it soccer. There's also a very, very interesting history with that word and why Americans call it soccer. But if you call it football, we're all friends here. Nobody will be mad. But I'm very, very excited about that. It's something to look forward to. So what does that mean, look forward to? Look forward to, like look forward to, is when I am excited about something in the future. For example, are you getting married next year? Maybe you look forward to that. Maybe you will go to university soon. You can look forward to that. Maybe you're getting a new job. That's something cool to look forward to. There's lots of cool things to look forward to. So I am looking forward to the World Cup starting soon. And it is in my country. The World Cup is in my country, the United States, but I don't think that we are going to win the World Cup. So I want to show you in just a moment one of these beautiful views. Sorry, I'm so sweaty. One of these beautiful views of the river in Ho Chi Minh City here. let's see. It's strangely calm right now. Most of Ho Chi Minh City is busy and there's lots of chaos, and maybe that's something that you like. I am very introverted, so I like quiet, calm places. But as you can see here, it's a cool view of the river. That's the new bridge that was built maybe about 5 years ago. Let's see. The one sad thing about the river is it is beautiful. The river is beautiful, but also it smells a little bit. So let's go back and talk a little bit about public transportation. So when we're talking about public transportation, what does that actually mean? We know transportation. We know cars, airplanes, buses, bikes, spaceships. But with public transportation, when we say public, it means for the public good. Usually it is something that is very affordable, right? Like, for example, we don't say that airplanes are public transportation. They might be owned by the government, but we don't really include them in public transportation because they're not meant to be cheap. Actually, I can wear my sunglasses now. They're not meant to be cheap, right? Sometimes they're affordable, but when I say cheap, I'm thinking like maybe $1 or less. So for example, I'm gonna walk back here. That's another cool view of the edge of the city. We are definitely not in the middle of the city. For example, my train ride from Bintan Station to Basan Station, it was only 2 stops. It cost 7,000 VND. So that's Vietnam Dong is the currency. Like, I'm American. We use the US dollar. But for this train ride, I paid about 7,000 VND. So that's about maybe 25 cents. So 25% of $1. So in the US, a cent, think like percent, you know, percent. So 1 cent is 1% of $1. So it's very, very cheap. So about 25 cents for my ride. So that's very, very cheap. That's very, very affordable. I'm gonna go back to the station right now and hopefully stop sweating. If there's something that you need to know about me, if you continue watching this channel, I love walking around. I love exploring new cities, new places, but I also get very sweaty. So I apologize again. So let's walk back to the station here. It's like a nice walkway. And if you want me to take the water bus during a future video, I'm happy to do that. There are many stops for the water bus. I don't know where the best place to go is, but I'm happy to research that and see. Also, because this is our first video for this channel. This is our very, very first video. And that is so exciting. I want to know Am I speaking too fast or too slow or just right? That's another thing that you can type down in the comments. I really want to know what kind of videos and such. Sorry, there's a little bit of construction on the new water bus stop. Let's see, I'm gonna go over here. It's a little bit quieter. But I think this channel, I think it could be really, really exciting. And I have a lot of ideas for the future, where I want to take you, but more so what we want to talk about. Because after all, this is an English channel in slow English. So what kind of topics are you interested in? I know I'm asking so many questions and asking you to type so many comments. Maybe you can do all separate comments or combine all the comments together. But I want to know what kind of topics are interesting to you. So today I explored a little bit about Ho Chi Minh City. And let's see, should I go back in the station yet? Maybe I'm going to go back to the other entrance where I came back. This is actually, it's a really beautiful building. But yeah, I really want to know what kind of topics are interesting to you. Like, what do you want to hear about, right? What do you want to learn about? Is there vocabulary that I could help you with? That's what I want this channel to be about, is learning about the world, having fun conversations, just in slow, natural English, so that you can enjoy, have fun. And at the beginning of the video, remember, I said, it takes a long, long time, right? Unfortunately, of speaking a lot of English and listening to a lot of English. And I think that speaking is often more fun than listening, but I don't know why that is, or I don't think it needs to be. So if there are topics that are interesting to you that get you listening more often, I think that that would really, really help everybody, right? It would help you, it would help me come up with more topics and really help you, your families, your job, really everybody here can benefit from you listening more, typing in those comments, and hopefully that is something that we can all do together. So anyway, that is all for today's video of taking the metro in slow English. I really hope you enjoyed, and I would love to see you again back on this channel. Bye-bye.